Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas and I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia, and we are back because it is movie month here at Rob Vegas Central. And yeah, we've just been having a movie chat, a DVD chat if you will, every day this month because hey, who doesn't like some good movies or who doesn't like some bad movies? Well, you know, it's all good either way as long as you're entertained and having fun and sharing it with your friends and family. A good movie always hits the spot, and as I said, a bad one too. So yeah, I've copped a bit of flack about my movie selection, and I've decided to respond in kind. And the feedback I've received is I haven't talked about Star Wars at all, and I really haven't felt like it because maybe I'm a bit overwhelmed by all the Star Wars content that's coming out at the moment because they've had the movies. They've had, I believe there was The Force Awakens, which was quite fun. And then they made two others that were kind of in the trilogy that were kind of, I guess, stinkers, like The Last Jedi and there was a third one, The Rise of Skywalker, and I didn't really enjoy them, I'll be honest. I haven't seen the Han Solo movie, and I haven't seen any of the shows that are on Disney Plus, so I can't really talk about them. But what I can talk about is Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which I really enjoyed. I thought this was some cracking entertainment. So yeah, we've got it on DVD, and I don't know if you can see that there, depending on the light and everything. But first, let's get the white elephant out of the room, and that would have to be one of the worst photoshopped DVD covers I think I've ever seen. Like it's like they did it in Microsoft. It's like they did it in Paint, and I'm not to say that. Oh, shush. I'm not to say that Paint is bad, because I use Paint for like everything. Hey, everyone, shut up. That's better. Because I use Paint for everything. Like I'm a seasoned pro when it comes to Microsoft Paint. But yeah, let's move on from that. This is cracking entertainment. It really throws you off in terms of Star Wars, and it is actually like a real sort of down and dirty, gritty war film, and you get introduced to Le Chiffre, Mads Mikkelsen. So it turns out Le Chiffre, while he wasn't at Casino Royale, is going to be he's been working on building the plans for the Death Star, and he's been forced to do it by Ben Mendelsohn. So I'm just going to call Mads Mikkelsen Le Chiffre and Ben Mendelsohn Mendo, as people in Australia refer to him as. So basically Mendo is the bad guy who, he's leading the project to build this super weapon, of course being the Death Star, and he gets Le Chiffre to, come up with this ultimate weapon for him and everything like that, but Le Chiffre no longer wants a part of it. And Mendo, basically, he's like, man, this is like my job's on the line, my butt's on the line. The higher-ups in the Empire are giving him flack and giving him heaps of guff about getting this Death Star together, and Le Chiffre is the only person who can help out by playing in a high-stakes poker game of Texas Hold'em at Casino Royale. Or actually, excuse me. Okay, so yeah, the phone just rang, and yeah, let's see if we can't wrap up that Rogue One movie chat. So yeah, Rogue One, I really enjoyed it. Did I say that already? I can't remember. It's been a couple of days since I started that video, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. Did I mention that already? Probably. Now, the behind the scenes on this movie were quite wild and publicised at the time, as apparently they shot the ending of the movie and then they went back and reshot the ending of the movie. So that's like a common sort of thing, but it sort of apparently put, I don't know, a bit of a moz on the film, but I don't see any problems with how it turned out. Yeah, the third act's probably the best bit of the movie, so it's a slow burn getting going as the movie sort of kicks off, with getting the team together, with, of course, Jyn Erso, played by Felicity Jones, Diego Luna as Cassian, Mendo, of course. It features Donnie Yen as Chirrut, who is just Donnie Yen, just kicking butt every time he's on screen. He's fantastic. As I mentioned, of course, Lashif as Mads Mikkelsen, but as I've been calling him, Lashif, and a real cool cast of characters round out the bunch. Forrest Whitaker pops up early in the film, and he's always great. And yeah, a really good cast, amazing production on this, and the special effects are top notch. And yeah, you wouldn't know that there were any behind the scenes issues and stuff like that. I went to see this at the movies when it came out and had a really fun time, of course, and the big takeaway from it was, yeah, it's like, hey, if you were ever wondered why Darth Vader was in a bad mood at the start of the original Star Wars, or Star Wars Episode 4, or Star Wars A New Hope, or, you know what I'm saying, that one, the original Star Wars movie, if you ever wondered why Darth Vader was in a bad mood, it was because he'd had this happen to the Empire, and he was left sort of clearing up the mess. And I tell you what, as I said, the third act in this is top shelf. If you want Star Wars, like proper, this third act, when they go to the planet where the plans for the Death Star are and they have to beam them up, the planet is called something. Anyway, it's a really beautiful looking planet. It almost looks like a tropical sort of place. So it's cool where they go to. Let's see if we can find it. Hang on. It's here somewhere. Star Destroyers, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Scarif. There we go. So the second stuff kicks off on Scarif. It's top shelf, and the battle sequence with this motley crew of misfits that have been assembled, you know, they rock the hell out of this planet, and the third act is where the movie really shines. And yeah, the Death Star pops up, there's Star Destroyers, there's the Rebel fleet, there's a whole lot of stuff going on, and the sort of air combat with the X-Wing fighters versus the TIE fighters and all the Empire ships, it's amazing, and a really, really enjoyable, amazing climax to the movie. So what am I going to give it? Ooh, I think a 3.8. Now, I know that seems very specific, but yeah, it's a slow burner of a movie. You're in for a good time, and yeah, I recommend Rogue One. If you haven't seen it, and if you're a bit patchy on Star Wars, as some folks are after The Last Jedi and the Rise of Skywalker movies, you're gonna kind of like Star Wars a bit better after watching this one, but you'll still probably be pretty cold on Star Wars given the output of the, you know, Skywalker Saga series and how that sort of panned out. But yeah, Rogue One, yeah, if it's on the TV or you've got the DVD, chuck it on and you're not going to have a bad time. So yeah, it'll be a good time. Let me know in the comments below, what's your favourite Star Wars film? Is it this one? Is it The Empire Strikes Back? Is it The Phantom Menace? I don't know. You tell me. So I look forward to seeing what everyone has to say. So shout it out loud. And of course, like and subscribe and all that business. And of course, movie month kicks on. So stay tuned and I will see you soon. Cheers, everyone.
Crystal Ball says like and subscribe and leave a comment.
Yeah, it's raining a bit outside, isn't it?